Listen, why don't we take this little baby out for a short cruise, and then you and me can work on understanding.
An understanding?
Yeah, well, you know, I'm flying back to Vegas tonight, and I don't think I want to tell the boss that you're dragging your feet.
I don't give a damn what you tell him.
You'll give a damn if you make him unhappy. I know you don't want to do that.
Everything here is going according to my schedule. You can tell him that.
Robert, I think he's got a different schedule in mind.
That is not my problem. Listen, why don't you just relax by the pool at the house today, all right? I'll have my driver take you to the airport for your flight this evening.
I kind of like this boat.
That's too bad, because I'm going to be taking you up the coast to look at some Capwell real estate holdings.
That's fine. I don't mind tagging along.
I do mind. Eden Capwell's coming with me.
Oh, and I'd cramp your style, right?
Don't make me tell you this again, all right? It's business.
As much time as you spent with that chick, you could have bought and sold Capwell twice already. Now listen to me. I don't begrudge you a little pleasure cruise, all right? But the boss, unfortunately, he might have a different idea. He might begrudge you a lot.
Don't even think about threatening me. I will handle things here as I see fit. And when I set out today, there'll only be one other person on this yacht with me. And that's Eden.
Just hotel room records. I mean, normally... Did you try to finesse your way around them? Yeah, all right. Well, keep trying. We'll go the other way. Yeah, I'll talk to you.
Want some?
No, thanks.
What was that all about?
Oh, that was about trying to find out who Hunt called from jail last night. Turns out it was a hotel in Las Vegas.
Did you get a name?
So far, all we got is a lot of big league static.
Dead end.
Not necessarily.
Oh.
You got another meeting this morning?
Robert Barr. Thought I mentioned it to you.
No, you didn't.
Oh, no big deal.
So, what excuse did he make for this one?
Said he wanted to see more of our organization. I had to have something to talk to him about last night, so I promised him I'd show him our waterfront holdings.
So you're gonna be in the chopper all day again?
His yacht is here to pick me up.
Wait a second. No way.
Cruz.
Eden, you just told me you were having dreams, premonitions about water and drowning.
Cruz, it doesn't mean
It
anything.
means there is no way you're going to get on a boat with Robert Barr.
You know, I told you about this premonition because I wanted to share it with you. Don't make me sorry I did.
Now, what if I had told you that I had a premonition that I was drowning, and then I said, oh, by the way, I'm going to spend the day on a boat with my adversary? What would you tell me?
I would be very mature and adult, and I wouldn't let a silly premonition color my feelings.
The hell you wouldn't.
Why don't you just hire a boat to follow me to make sure I'm going to be okay?
I don't need to do that, because you're not going to be on a boat.
Hi. Hi. What do you mean I'm not going to be on a boat? Hi.
Hi. I mean the opposite of you are going to be on a boat. Get it?
What's up? Cruz is being ridiculous. I'm supposed to meet Robert Barr in, 20 minutes? To go look at waterfront property, and my husband is forbidding me to go. Well, I think he's right. Why are you taking his side?
Yeah, why are you taking my side?
I think I should go. You are not going on a boat alone with Robert Barr.
Wait a minute. Why is it okay for you to get on a boat alone with the dude, but not your sister?
Because he's not expecting her.
Well, there's nothing like the element of surprise.
No. For what it's worth, I don't think it's a good idea either.
Hey, I'm not afraid of Robert Barr.
Well, maybe somebody should be.
What did you find out?
I spent the evening with an associate of his last night. Some sleazoid creep from Vegas who thinks a good business is scamming some old lady out of her life savings. And this guy looks up to Robert Barr. Now, what does that tell you?
But he must be on good behavior now. He's come this far, and he's not going to go around breaking legs when we're right in the middle of talking about joining two companies.
Well, if you want to go in my place...
I do. I'm just as capable of telling him we're gung-ho about the merger as you are. And while I'm at it, there's a few things that I want to find out for myself.
Kelly, if this is about Rick...
Cruz, I am not going to be a referee between you and Rick. But I know that something has gone on between him and Robert Barr, and I'm going to find out what it is. I'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Well, she has sort of changed, don't you think?
More stubborn and headstrong.
More like you mean?
I'll take that as a compliment.
So you mad?
Mad? No. I didn't want to go on a yacht today. What, when I could spend a quiet day at home with you?
You better watch out.
Oh, God.
Might not end up being as quiet as you think.
No.
Oh, the captain said you'd come aboard.
It looks like we'll have a nice day for the trip.
Where is he?
An urgent meeting came up, and she sends her apologies, and I'm here to show you the properties.
I thought this merger was important to her.
It is. It's important to all of us. But you wouldn't want Eve neglecting her duties at the expense of the company. We want to be strong and profitable when the merger takes place. And if it's the resorts and oceanfront properties you're interested in, well, they're my area of expertise. So if that was the purpose of this trip, then I'm sure I can give you a lot more information than Eve.
Well, we shouldn't waste any time then, should we? Excuse me. Yeah, we can get underway.
Oh, look at that. Isn't that a beautiful boat?
It's Barr's.
How do you know?
I just talked to Dante a little while ago. He said Barr set sail. He was preparing to follow him in a powerboat.
So I guess you followed my advice.
Of course I followed your advice. Think I'm going to let the man set sail with your sister in the boat? She has blonde hair too, you know.
He wouldn't hurt her.
You know, sometimes you talk like you know that guy.
No, I don't know him, but... What do you say... Well, they're going to be gone for a couple hours, right?
Yeah?
We could go for a walk.
Oh, really? In any particular direction?
Up the bluff.
Up the bluff.
To Robert's house.
To
We
Robert's
could,
house.
go
You
up
know,
there.
what you are implying you'd like to do is something totally illegal. You
No
can't
fun.
go into somebody's house
No
without a
fun.
search warrant. You can't get a
N-O-F-U-N.
search warrant unless you have some information to present to a judge. So why don't you just stay home today and relax? Enjoy the kids.
Where are you going?
I'm the man. I'm going to go to my job.
Oh. You sexist pig.
Thank you.
I'll stay home with the kids.
Good idea. I like you. Stay home.
So Capwell Armonte has 100 acres of waterfront property right there, just north of Santa Barbara, right?
Yes, I'm familiar with that property.
Is that beachfront or rocky coast?
It's a beautiful stretch of beach.
Then why hasn't it been developed? The property sitting around like that is just a waste of money.
I'm sure my father has his reasons.
You've talked to him about it?
Well, actually, I thought it would be a good place for another resort, but he wasn't interested.
What, some kind of sentimental value?
I don't know. I didn't press it.
I will. So, how about this property down here, south of the border?
Oh, El Diablo?
Yeah, what do you know about that?
I've never been there, but I'm under the impression it's unusable land.
Well, maybe I'll just have to take another trip down there and check that out.
Well, why waste the energy? We have many other holdings that are much more valuable. I'm sure you could send someone else.
I like to gather information myself.
Then why did you use Rick Castillo to spy on my family?
Hey, what are you doing? Tony?
Oh, Mr. Hunt, you just scared me to death. You know, I was just thinking about you.
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you were doing, Tony. Being a second-rate pimp isn't enough, huh? Now you got to rip off the people who hire you?
Oh, no, you got the wrong idea about me, Mr. Hunt.
No, you got the wrong idea, Tony. You picked the wrong house.
I thought I told you to stay home.
Well, you're lucky I never do anything you tell me to. Did I hit him too hard?
No, he's a tough guy. He's gonna have a hell of a headache, though. Well, I guess we're gonna have to get out of here now before he wakes up. You give me that, please.
What?
We gotta get out of here. Come on.
Yeah, but...
Let's go. Let's go. Come on, now.
Well, it would appear you had an ulterior motive in coming on this trip, Miss Capwell.
Oh, no motive at all. Our whole family knows that you used Rick to spy on us. I'm just surprised by your tactics.
My tactics. Your family arranged an elaborate scam to try to convince me that Daniel Trask was in town when in fact there was no truth to it at all. You also set up a press conference to announce phony future plans in order to send up the price of Capwell stock. I think tactics like those warrant some retaliation.
Does it also warrant blackmail?
Blackmail? Was that the line Castillo tried to feed you?
No, that's not the line that he fed me, but he said he didn't have any choice.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but it didn't take much persuasion to get what I wanted out of Rick. Look, I'm sorry if I'm shattering fond delusions. Maybe it's time for lunch. What do you think? Excuse me. Yeah, what is it?
You may want to turn that pretty yacht of yours around and head back, Chief. While you were out making waves with that chick, your house was being robbed.
What'd they get?
I don't know, I was walking in on him when he was going through your desk. I don't think he took anything. But whoever was with him just knocked me out from behind.
Well, I'll get back as soon as I can.
Well, I may not be here. My flight leaves in an hour.
There's a 6 o'clock to Vegas. I want you to book a seat on that. I want you there when I get home. You tell me exactly what happened.
Well, I can tell you who the guy is right now. It's that same limo driver who got me arrested last night.
Castillo.
Damn it. Eden, what is it with that statue?
I don't know.
I mean, Barr carries it around with him everywhere he goes, and you look at it, you flip out.
I do not.
Well, maybe I'm misinterpreting, but you get a distant look on your face when you're staring at it. Yeah. When? Okay, I'll be down there right away, Michael. You bet. Bye.
Do you have to go?
In a minute. So what about the statue? Why is it so important to Barr?
I don't know. I mean, when we were in the mine, and right before you broke through to find us, he told me the legend of Ondine.
Ondine is who the statue's supposed to
Yes,
represent?
it's a mermaid who, I don't know, wanted mortality, fell in love with a man and left him and returned to the sea.
Why did he tell you that story?
I don't know.
And then you start having these images of drowning? I mean, is there a connection there, do you suppose?
I don't know. I wish I did.
That makes two of us. Well, I gotta go down to the station. Michael, maybe has a break in the Leah Mitchell case, so I'll call you later.
Okay.
Please don't go back to his house.
I'm not going to go back to his house.
All right. Hi, how was your boat ride with Barr?
Oh, shorts.
Good.
Well, you couldn't have looked at all that property so quickly.
Well, we had to turn back. Apparently someone broke into Robert's house.
Oh, we already knew.
I kept saying to myself, she's not crazy enough to do that, but I knew that she would.
Cruz is the one who did it. I'm the one who showed up in the nick of time and saved his stupid neck.
What happened?
Oh, some house guest of Barr's. He's a guy from Vegas. Pulled a gun on him. I hit him over the head with a statue.
Aren't you glad we all lead such mundane lives?
Tell me about it.
Is this the guy that Cruz was talking about earlier?
Yeah, his name's Craig Hunt. Evidently has some shady connections. He went out with him last night, tried to get some information, but all the guy really wanted was a date, if you know what I mean.
And Cruz didn't find out anything else?
No, just that Barr is answering to somebody else. We don't know who, but he's from Vegas. We don't know who he is, though.
Too bad. Well, I gotta go.
Where are you going?
I just thought of something I need to take care of. See you later.
So Kelly told me you had an important meeting today.
Yeah, I did. It was over early.
It's funny, I had the impression you stopped by my house. I was wondering what you wanted to see me about.
I didn't stop by. What made you think I did?
One thing will lead to another.